Well, welcome back. This is Tech Talk from the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here, as always, with my friend Adam Oldfield from FPM3 Marketing.
Hey, Greg.
Adam,
how are you, sir?
there's lots of neat things happening in this world.
It's extremely scary. At the same time, I think we need to be aware of what's going
Scary. This first one is scarier for my wife than for me.
on. Well, that all depends. It's up for
If I
debate,
can walk up to a vending machine, throw my credit card in, and have my Ferrari or Lamborghini come out,
Yeah.
she's going to be paranoid.
Well, don't think about just the Ferrari. There's up to 60 luxury vehicles, so don't feel like you're limited to the Ferrari.
Now, this isn't just, this is what they expect to do. Like, this is
No,
fantasy.
It's existing. It's in China right now, and there's actually down in Ohio is an actual vending machine, used car though. It's a used car vending machine in the state of Ohio, a used car dealership. Now you would probably get like a Chevy Malibu or maybe a Sprint or.
Okay, so you walk up there, you fire your credit card in.
That's right. Yeah, or you buy it
Press
online.
B7, and that's your Chevy Malibu.
Yeah, and out comes a car. And it will literally be ready for you with the keys all in it and licensed and set to go. And you get in and off you ride away. So the first one was in China. They have these luxury vending machines. And I guess, you know what? When you got tons and tons of money, I mean, 1 billion people, there's probably a market for 60 people that want to buy a luxury vehicle.
Yeah.
Now you literally pay with your credit card. This is where Amex Black comes in handy.
I've seen them in Dubai where they dispense gold bars.
Yes, that's right. Yes. But now a vending machine can now be dispensing a Ferrari.
Well, I suppose a vending machine can dispense anything.
Well, what do you need salespeople for? I mean, at the end of the day, you know what you're getting. I mean, you know
Exactly.
what? Is it going to be like, it's a Ferrari, it's a Lamborghini? I mean, you're going to say, and they're not just new, like these are classics. So they have a Ferrari Testarossa. They're claiming that these vehicles have been, they come with warranty. So if there's a problem up to so many
You
days,
take them back to the vending machine?
you back it in and say, yeah, I got it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten into that far. All I know is
That's
there's
amazing.
a luxury car vending machine is in existence as of today, and it holds up to 60 vehicles.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no end to technology, that's for sure. This one, and I mentioned Dubai, but this
Yes.
is really interesting with robocops.
You know what? I've said this to a few people, and they're like, oh, man, you know what? That's never going to happen. Folks, this exists. So, this movie came out in 2003. Will Smith was in a movie called iRobot. I think we all might have seen it or caught wind of it. This exists. A walking robotic police officer. And what it does is it monitors and keeps an eye on what's going on. There's cameras on it. It's got a screen on the front. And it will actually keep a notice to Essential Command where officers are obviously aware of all things happening. But you can now have an officer in different areas monitoring or keeping eyes on what's happening without actually having a human person walk
Well,
through
that's
there.
efficient.
But what's even more amazing is the fact that it's got a screen, so they're there to serve and protect. At the same time, to answer questions. Excuse me, officer, can you tell me? There's a screen just like a Siri or an Apple or an Android, and you can ask it questions, and it will give you the answer. But let's just say for a moment, you don't know the rules. And again, the United Emirates is kind of
yes, it's
particular.
a little
There's no
interesting.
spitting, for
Right,
example. I mean,
right.
so you take a piece of gum and go like this. It will actually walk up to you. And because we have all of our identities now inside some system, face recognize, pull up your ID, and say, please be advised, Greg, you've just violated one of our terms. Out comes a ticket. So you'll be sitting there going, what is this for? And you're in violation of this. So therefore, have a nice day. You owe $40, whatever the deal. So imagine now, this exists. There are actually I think they said up to 120 of these robotic police officers, if you will, security guards, I'm going to call it, with robocops. Yeah. And they're talking 30% of their workforce by the year 2030 will be robocops. But just use this as an example. Imagine that park you're walking through at night. If we could think about the use of these devices, a monitoring camera on, but also the fact that it's got the ability to see when you're acting on an illegal premise of graffiti, parking tickets. There was once a topic of Elon Musk saying most jobs are going to be obsolete that are pretty much routine. This is one step closer and it exists already.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a big challenge with being able to keep up with enough law enforcement. And this is a method where we can do that.
Well, it could allow for those opportunities of officers used in more, more critical,
critical
situations. So anyway, robocop
and the mundane, the parking tickets, the violation of regular jaywalking, that kind of thing. Why can't it be handled by
a robocop? Yeah, spits out a ticket, off you go.
Don't give them any guns.
Well,
who knows what then you're going to get the ransom guys involved and.
Well, if you saw these things, which if you check it out, you'll well, anyway, visit Dubai Mall. You'll be able to actually experience it.
Well, I'm sure. So, customs and security. These now we have to understand.
Yes.
That it's very important. You as a traveler, me as a traveler, anyone out there as a traveler, you want to feel safe when you get on the plane.
That's right. Well, and the United States is no better to protect than to know that. They're doing a test right now on 10 airports, and one of the new things we've discovered is they've charged for luggage. If you fly domestic anywhere in the United States, even Canada, they charge for that luggage. Well, we're all trying to jam inside that one little carry-on, and as such, you leave a few things in there because we have cables and wires, and you bring your cell phone and all the elements that go with it, the accessories. Well, now what's happened is it's clogging up the x-ray machine. So they're doing a test in 10 states. They're going to be actually forcing you to put all electronics bigger than a smartwatch inside an actual dedicated bin. So normally you could put your laptop and any electronics.
Yeah.
You know, you could throw
your coat over top.
Coat over top, your belt, whatever. Now they're going to make you actually remove all electronics, including cables and wirings and accessories, put it inside a separate bin, and then you can put it through the x-ray machine. More or less, get ready for delays at the airport.
Yeah, but they are implementing also some things to make it faster and smoother. When you land now from the U.S., you can do it electronically. You can do your
Nexus. That's if you have a
declaration.
Nexus pass. Yes, and it is extremely quick. You don't need to fill out the paperwork anymore.
Yeah.
Just walk in and claim and do. Well, of course, I haven't. Do you have a Nexus pass, by the way?
Yes.
So do I. And so you know what? When we fly in across the border, I fly, I land, I walk. I don't even need to touch a piece of paper, and you're literally speeding through.
So I think those kinds of things. I think that's good that they're doing that to really speed up because that's where the big jam-ups happen. And in order to do some of this security stuff, they're going to have to make other processes faster.
Right. Well, and hopefully we'll see a bit of that.
Yeah. Well, that's Tech Talk for this week. Check us out again.